Hey Froggy gang, so I just I've been really on the fence as of lately. Also by the way, I have misplaced my frog hoodie and frog hat. So, Hello Kitty pajamas in the meantime. Anywho, so the biggest reason that I watch reaction channels and a variety of them is because I like seeing multiple perspectives on things, but I also still watch the source material because it helps me to gather enough information to formulate my own solid opinion, or the best opinion or the most educated opinion that I can make, at least at least from my perspective. That's how it feels, or at least that's my goal. It's a lot of rambling. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. So one of the things about me though is I have this fatal flaw where I'm autistic. Something that you guys already know because I have mentioned it before. But that the reason I mean it being a fatal flaw is I have a tendency to take people at face value. So I have watched the Rachel videos and I have watched multiple reaction videos about it. I have watched multiple people weigh in on it. I have watched multiple people give their own perspective on it, and multiple people come forward about their involvement in that Discord. And I don't have a full picture yet to form a full opinion, but I am realizing that the parallel I'm seeing with this, because I'm viewing this with a lot more of a nuanced situation, because this one is a lot more nuanced in comparison. The discussion around it is much more nuanced because some people were in the Discord, and some people are in fact on Rachel's side, and some people are not on Rachel's side, and some people are split dead in the middle, where they're somewhere in the middle ground with a mixed set of feelings. So a big thing that I'm so sorry. A big thing that I find very helpful is multiple people's input and perspectives on things. So it was good getting people's perspectives on things, especially other people who were also involved in the scandal, like the people who were also named in it, who are on the opposing side, who are, you know, I guess adversaries of Rachel's in this situation or scenario. And I find that deeply fascinating, genuinely. Like, I don't know. I do know one thing. I've been in this long enough to see multiple cycles within the reaction corner of Gorlworld, where there will be drama within the reaction channels themselves. Charlie Gold actually referenced it. She remembers. The OGs know it well. The OGs know it well. The old retired OGs. who've since hung up their hat and given up their reporting on the Gorlworld drama. So, from what I understand, the entire Discord got deleted because it was just an entire mess. I do not know what else there was. I do know there was some shade and some shit talking about other YouTube creators, which, you know, is kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie, that's like really shady. Like, grow up here and say to someone's face, I'm sorry, like, if you're gonna, like, say something about someone, say it to their face. Like, if you're gonna be critical, stand 10 toes down, grow a pair, and say it. And you just also gotta suck it up and be okay with the fact that they might say something back. That's life. That's part of growing up. I'm disturbing the hell out of my poor cat. She's like, I am trying to sleep, and you're like making a video. Also, our guest today is Frog Follow Mew. So anywho, back to what we were talking about. So I have a tendency to take people at face value. So I watched Rachel's video and I'm like, oh, okay. And just have a tendency to just take her at her word. And then I watched Charlie's video and I was like, oh, I guess I didn't think of it that way. And then I watch other people's videos and it's like, oh, you're right. Good point. And so it's like, after a certain point, it's like, oh, yeah, no, it's really not looking good. So it's just, I find that I find myself in a similar thought process with the girls of Gorlworld. It's easy to take them at face value if I don't also have reaction channels to give me additional context and perspective, the reality to be like, hey, remember, this is a liar. Hey, remember, this one we can't take at face value. This one we can't let our default setting be in place. It's basically what I often feel I need help with. So yeah, that being said, I've gotten into the mud myself, but I had completely different motives. Not getting DV stories and testimonials and then calling it tea and drama for the sake of views and money. But my getting in the mud was simply a misguided mission gone wrong to try to rescue the fur babies. They deserve so much better. The things that I was willing to do, though, for reals, guys, like, dude, the things that I was willing to commit to save the fur babies. Whew. Like, being in the same room as her. Whew. Being, like, even in her house. Eesh. Because, you know, to pull off such a heist, I would have to be in the space. Ugh. And I have a sensitive nose, like a bloodhound, man. Ooh-wee. Not me, not I. But, so yeah, I think that Rachel is gonna have to do a lot radically to like regain any of our trust to be viewed as a legitimate source of information that can be trusted in Gorlworld again. I feel like due to the nature of this, we cannot trust Tommy slash Emily's testimony, and therefore we must throw it out, for it is tainted with incentive and with flirting, which is just dirty entanglement, really. Manipulation, just things like that that could have tainted the outcome and the testimony given, as well as the stories told, in addition to the fact that we learned nothing new and basically heard recycled versions of what we already heard from other exes. So based on those bases, I motion that we throw out Tommy slash Emily's testimony, and that we, for the time being, remove Rachel from the board of receipt sources in Gorlworld until she somehow regains our trust, which is yet to be determined. If she even can, frankly. Because that was some shady, manipulative, really cringe-ass shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry. Like, boo. I'm a homeless lesbian who's desperate and disabled. And I am in need of, like, companionship and, like, help with, like, existing. And, like, no, never on my worst day, never on my most desperate day could you catch me that down bad. Sooner see me sleeping under a bridge. I'd find a way to make a cardboard box the most cozy little home ever. Yep, you betcha. You know, here in West Virginia, there sure are a lot of abandoned little campers and such. Find one that ain't moldy, I guess. Mossy is fine, moldy is not. But you'll never catch me down bad enough to be flirting with the likes of someone like Tommy. Miss me with that. Nah. Got me all kinds of. But yeah, so, interesting stuff going on here in Gorlworld as of late. Am I abandoning my main channel? Potentially. If I don't abandon it, it's probably going to become more of a creative outlet rather than a diary type of thing. Because it's like, what have I got to even share anymore? My life is empty. So over on my main channel, there's not really anything going on. So on the bright side, that might mean more more content over here. However, I will say, I am going to keep my content mostly commentary based for the time being and not really reaction based. But I do plan on trying to make the quality better in time as I get access to better resources to allow for better quality content. In the meantime, I do apologize for the poor quality in my content. Bear with me. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole Rachel drama. As far as Amberlynn goes, what a piece of goddamn work. Oh. I don't even know where to begin. And Chantal ain't interested no more again. So once again, I'm only watching Chantal content if Charlie's the one covering her. Anyone else covering her, I'm just like not interested. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys so very much. Sorry for any confusion or whiplash. I had to really like method act. It was very convincing. My sister was actually scared for a moment. She was like, what the fuck? And I was like, no. It's not for real. Like when I finally was like, yeah, there's no point. But I will see you guys in the next one. And remember, toads are to frogs what tortoises are to turtles. Stay safe, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, do the algorithm things if you so wish. It certainly helps me out. It'll definitely help me to improve my content, especially if you tell me what you want me to do to improve my content. Like if you're like, hey, change your setting or change your audio setup or whatever, like just, you know, leave comments like letting me know like what you want me to do to improve my content for you. And I will try my best to do everything to bridge the gap in the meantime. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.